I'm always doing some type of weird sound effect or groove when I come on here. But hey guys, welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About It. Let's talk about it with T. We're on podcast 7. Yes, I had to kind of take a day and recoup from the last few podcasts, but now I'm going to do the 7th one. And I actually was trying to figure out what topic to do next. I have so many great topic ideas. And this one came to my mind, and it was my Kendrick Lamar concert experience and aftermath. Lit and lame, okay? The concert was everything, but the aftermath was like, bruh. All right, so I'm actually going to do that story time. But before I do that, I want you guys to follow me on my social media networks. Follow me on Instagram at teasworld93. Also use the hashtag Let's Talk About It. Also, I am Tease World on YouTube. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. Also like, comment, and share this video, as well as view and share many others. And remember to give it a thumbs up if you like this video. And tell me all about it. Let's talk about it in the comment section. Let's talk about it on Instagram. I am game, and I'm always down to have discussions with my T tribe. Okay? All right. And I actually am really pleased to hear that some folks really like the podcast and want me to keep this going. Shout out to my boy Eli Zane on Instagram if he's watching. Shout out also my other T Tribe members. Jeez, I cannot talk tonight. My other T Tribe members. I can't. Okay. True Child of the King. J Mac Naturalista, Coco Slayer One's my best friend, and a few others of y'all that are also watching and supporting. Thank you guys so much. It keeps me going, and I just want to get into it for y'all. So we gonna talk about this concert, all right? How we got to this concert, the build up to the concert, during the concert, and after the concert, and how it gets ratchet from there, okay? So all right, guys, let's do it. Let's talk about it. Okay, so somehow I find out about the Kendrick Lamar concert. Now, I don't know how I exactly found out about it, but I don't know if it was via a friend, a roommate, whatever, but somehow I find out about the concert. And guess what, y'all? I look at the concert tickets and they were 18 bucks. 18 bucks for the standing room floor, okay? I'm like, oh, bro, we got to snatch this up. So I tell everybody I know. I tell my roommate and my college roommate, if she happens to be watching or listening to this, shout out to you, your baby boy. He's so cute. And I love her to death. That'll always be my favorite roomie. But if she's listening out there, you know, feel free if you remember this story time and chime in. But you know, I tell her about it. I tell also my friends down the hall about it. You know, and everybody hurries to buy their tickets and things like that. And it was like one of the biggest events on the campus at that time. Mind you, I went away to college at UNC Charlotte, and I was in Charlotte, North Carolina at the time from 2012 to 2013. Okay. It was my freshman year, and oh my goodness. And I'll talk about that at a later time. My experiences with going away to college and the aftermath and things like that, my college days and the things I learned from my college days. But that's a whole nother podcast. All right. So we actually, you know, hurry up, purchase our tickets. And, you know, also I was happy to be writing for this college paper of the time. You know, was it the Niner Times? I think I was writing for them. And I did a few articles for them. And ironically, I did one for natural hair versus relaxed hair. And I'm natural now. But, you know, that's a whole other topic too. I digress again. So I actually offered to do the Kendrick Lamar concert story because I happened to be going to the concert. And they said, oh, that would be a great idea. That would be awesome for the Times. So I said, okay, cool. So I was being there to rate my whole experience about the concert and what I thought of it, from the music down to the show itself. And I'm surprised I remembered all the mechanics of it. I mean, I had to go back and like look up some titles of the songs and things like that. And it's funny because, you know, it was the spring semester, but in the fall semester, my former college roommates, her ex-boyfriend now, definitely her ex-boyfriend now, and he loved Kendrick Lamar so much, and he always tried to be like him. He always tried to, like, you know, rap like him and stuff like that. Okay. So, you know, and I listened to the one song Backseat Freestyle, and that's how I really started bopping to Kendrick Lamar. Like, I was like, oh my God, this guy is dope. from Compton. He's probably like the second coming of the Compton rappers, but much more of a lyricist. He has like I don't know how to describe it. He has like such a hard lyricist vibe. Like, I don't want to compare him too much, but like very lyricist like Eminem, but he has that kind of, he comes at very hard, very like just but he also has those really cool and different type of vibes and beats that are like kind of like, yeah, smooth. And he has, he's very diverse in what he can do. So I was like, oh my goodness, he's really dope. And this was like when he first really started like coming up there, you know. And so, all right, so I'm set. I got everything I need. I didn't bring a tape recorder or nothing. I just used my own eyes and ears. And all right, so we go to the Niner Arena, the sports arena, which was where the concert was going to be. We walk up there. We're ready to go. We're so excited. And my other friends down the hall, it was like about 3 of them. They actually were like I think they were still like in the standing room, but they were in the back or they were in the balcony. But my friend and I, since we seized our tickets, my roommate and I, since we seized our tickets very early, we were able to be in the front and we were at a good spot. Okay. We were basically like just like a foot or so away from the stage. So like we had a very good spot with standing room. We stood the whole show, but it was so crowded. My roommate and I had to hold on to each other, like basically like we're going down the aisle because we didn't want to lose each other, right? So, and then there was a few guys from our dorm because we were in a co-ed dorm in a learning community, and we remembered those guys and they were by us. And it just gets better from here, okay? So, they had a few opening acts. They had like 2 opening acts. The show was supposed to start at 8. But Kendrick, of course, the main act doesn't come on till later, but I'll explain that as we go. So, it starts off with this DJ. He does like like the electronica dubstep and all that stuff. Then we got tired of him after a while. And then he finally came off the stage. But no, this guy now, he comes on the stage and his name is De Niro Ferrar. I'm thinking this gotta wait. It's just so uncanny how De Niro Ferrar and then there's Kendrick Lamar. I'm just like, okay, what's going on? I'm thinking maybe he's like a local rapper from North Carolina and just trying to make a name for himself. And, but I mean, you getting to open for Kendrick Lamar. I mean, hey, I ain't knocking this hustle, De Niro Ferrar, but I'm trying to remember because, like, I was trying to look up some pictures to see him and, unless I spelled his name wrong, but yeah, it's funny. I'm actually looking him up as we're going. But the reason why I really, really, really just am laughing inside is because, yeah, I think this is the same guy. And the reason why I'm laughing is because he goes on, does his set, but it looks like he's going over his time. So the crowd gets restless. He's trying to be hard, be up there, do his thing, hype up the crowd. The crowd is getting restless. We're like, where's Kendrick, So I remember the guy that lived down the hall from us, or like, I think he was a few doors down. Here he goes. He balls out. He ain't no gangster. That's why he got Abercrombie drawers on. And you can see his Abercrombie and Fish drawers on. He had his shirt off. And, the rappers wear their boxers and their pants low and stuff like that. But yeah, I was like, no. I was like, and that took me out. That took me the hell out. And so we actually are like, where's Kendrick? Like, everybody's just getting rested. They're starting to boo. So then we see this random white guy in a hood take him off the stage and he's done. And we're like, thank God. Everybody starts applauding. Mind you, this whole arena was filled with thousands of people, okay? Like from college kids all the way to, others. And because The Verge was sponsoring the tour for him. And, and he made his way finally to Charlotte. So, but yeah, Kendrick finally comes on the stage and everybody's hooping, hollering, having a funky old time. And, he's bringing out his hits, from Good Kid, Mad City, his album. And of course, Backseat Freestyle comes on. I lose it. Like, that's my favorite Kendrick Lamar song of all is Backseat Freestyle. Like, I go off anytime I hear that one. So, and of course, we have Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, and we have, the other ones, Money Trees, like all the typical songs, and also tell me what your favorite Kendrick Lamar song is, or if you have a few songs that you like of Kendrick Lamar. But, all the songs are good. I remember one point in the show, I think this was Poetic Justice, or like a little after it, and he drinks some water and he says, y'all thirsty? And the girls in the audience, he hands the water bottle to one and the girls are fighting over the water bottle. Yo, the water was splashing all over the place. And I was like, oh my God, like these girls are going at it. We were behind them. They were directly in the front row. And then we actually, he goes through the set. And he calls one kid from our school and he's going off. He's going crazy. He had a trick cereal box in his hand. Kendrick comes out with the Charlotte Hornets jersey and, but oh man, it was such a great time. Like, it was just amazing. Like the whole show from start to finish, like everything sounded good. And, Kendrick, mind you, Kendrick was short. Like, Kendrick is really short. Like, I was like, oh my goodness. But we were so close. I was like, dang, I thought I could probably almost see up his nostril. All right. Like, I really saw him. Like, and this was before he had the cornrows and all that. Like, this was really when he was definitely starting out really in his prime. And he still is definitely in his prime now. But he was really like getting out there. And I'll never forget it. It was so good from start to finish. It was $18 well spent, and it didn't cost us an arm and a leg to get in the concert. Like, it was amazing. And, especially if you want to see some of your favorite stars, they charge you like basically a rent payment just to see them, especially that close. And they kept in mind as college students, we ain't got that much money, but shout out to The Verge and all them for looking out for us, okay? $18, and I told my mom about it. I was so excited, and, and my mom asked me how the concert was and everything, but overall, it was a great show. So everybody's talking about it. It was lit. So we get to the worst part now. So we actually leave, and the student union is usually open till 1 or 2 o'clock. And in our student union, we have Starbucks, Wendy's, the bookstore, all that stuff, all that jazz. And we have the buffet cafeteria called Crown Commons. And shout out if you're from UNC Charlotte or you're an alum and you remember some of these places, okay? And then we had Chick-fil-A on campus. We had Salsaritas. We had everything, but it was like in a different building. We had everything on that campus, like, we went out for certain things, but yeah, that's another time. But we go to Wendy's because that was like the only thing that was open. And it was a bunch of kids because remember, it's after the show. We're hungry, thirsty, And, I just wanted my little nuggets and my strawberry lemonade that I love so damn much. Yo, I still love it to this day. I don't get it as much anymore, but that's my joint, okay? And finally, my roommate and I, we get to the front of the line like many others. We order our food, and then a few other people may be behind us. The next thing we hear, the lady at the front says, oh, sorry, y'all, the register shut down. What you mean it broke down? So we looking like, so what's going to happen to our money? Where's our food? What? So they basically closed the whole thing down. And so we had, our money was gone, no food. I feel like for all that, And for all that trouble, they should at least give people their orders, especially the ones that just paid. Like, seriously, like, that was not right. Like, they needed, I guess because it was too many people, it must have over jammed. Like, I don't know what happened. But I'm like, dude, seriously? Or at least, or they should give out some coupon or something to make up for that. That was horrible. Like, that was totally messed up. But hey, it was Ratchet Wendy's at the university. So my roommate and I, we just call it a night, retreat to our dorm, and we go on with our day. But yeah, we go on with the rest of our night and proceed on to our next days of studies and wonderful things. But guys, that's pretty much it. The Kendrick Lamar concert and story time. Overall, I had a ball. I wrote a great article. They loved it, and it made the front page. Okay? And I was able to retain so much information, and at least that part was good. I enjoyed the concert. Money well spent. But y'all, Wendy's did a shiesty as hell. They were wrong. They totally jacked up everything. Jacked up our night. We couldn't get our food, our drinks, nothing. Okay? For all that, either we needed a refund or they needed to ship out the food, whatever, make up for it with like some free stuff or whatever, because that was trifling how they did us. I don't care even if y'all thing broke down. Y'all need to make amends for it. I'm still mad to this day. But y'all, that's it. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed that story time as much as I do. It was a blast just going back to all these memories and things. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here now. But remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Remember, this is T from T's World. Also, follow me on Instagram once again at T's World 93. Let's talk about it in the comments section. Let's talk about it on Instagram and everywhere else we possibly can. And remember, I love you guys. T Tribe. Bang, bang, bong, bong. However it goes. Stay tuned for more. And until then, y'all, peace, peace. Deuce, deuce. And I love y'all, and that's the truth. All right? So take care, y'all. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Okay, for real, y'all. I'm gonna go. All right. Bye, y'all.